So at the age of nearly 67, I'm now a full-time YouTuber. I don't want to upset my audience, but at the same time, I also know that there's going to be a market for these things. Today, I've been sent this new Apple CarPlay unit, and I always have an Apple CarPlay unit in my car, along with a dash cam. This Apple CarPlay unit has got a dash cam as well, so I'm double covered. We'll just go around here, actually. We'll just go around here and see what a flipping mess it is with all these cars. You see there's the dash cam. The front, you can't really see the front camera because I've got a speaker in front of it, but you can see the rear one, and that's really handy for reversing. You can split the screen. So as I say, I've been sent this, and it's absolutely perfect. So this is my job today. It's nice and sunny. Let's just go and see how many e-trons they've got here. Oh, look at that. Audi EV, Audi EV, Audi EV, Audi EV, all the same colour. All the same colour. Goodness me, I do not want to be back in the car business. Just look at all this stuff. How do they flipping keep it all? It's frightening me to death just being here. Goodness me, look at that awful colour too. Right, so yeah, after 50 odd years in the car job, I decided to retire. I'd had enough. And the reason I'd had enough was the effect that electric vehicles are having on the business. It is so volatile. Prices are so volatile. Whoever parked that there wants shooting. It's just, you know, you just don't know from one day to the next whether there's going to be a load of vehicles released like Jaguar did. They just pre-registered hundreds of I wasn't sure he'd see me then. They just pre-registered hundreds of I-Paces. They registered them and knocked 30 odd thousand pounds off them. Devalued them overnight. With a vengeance. And of course that had a catastrophic effect on used I-Pace prices. If you can get a 25 plate one with 30 odd grand on, you're not going to buy a 24 plate that somebody's given 70 odd grand for and would be expecting, what, 50, 60 grand back after 12 months? It's just not going to happen. So it has a knock-on effect all the way down the line. And then of course, if you can get an I-Pace for 40 grand, a brand new I-Pace with 10 miles on, why would you buy some also ran, some Chinese thing at 40 grand? You'd go for the Jag, wouldn't you? So again, it has that knock-on effect right throughout the trade. Then again, if you can get an I-Pace at 40 grand brand new, why would you buy an F-Pace at 60 grand? So it affects. You then have to start discounting because you're still going to sell petrols. So you then have to start discounting your ICE cars, all because of this ZEV mandate. So it's killed the motor trade. John and myself at Grosvenor, John is happy doing what he's doing. He's in the fortunate position of not needing to make any money really. And as I mentioned before, the last probably 12 months, it's been more like a hobby being at the garage than actually working. I want to travel around the world. I'm hoping to get into a position where my YouTube channel supports me. And I can. I've proved it to myself without even going out of the house. I've got content, created content. I'm not doing badly. I've got other stuff to do. I enjoy videoing. I enjoy editing. So I'm in a very, very fortunate position that I used to love the motor trade, but I've fallen out of love with it. So I'm in the position now where I can do this YouTube, and I like doing it. At the moment, my focus is on electric cars, not because I dislike them, because I don't. I have this electric car, and I love it. I use this most of the time. I've got another vehicle to use. I use this most of the time. If I'm going into town, this is the vehicle I take. It's actually cheaper for me to go into town in this vehicle and charge it. My charge costs nothing really. It's only a couple of quid to charge, but it's about, for 3 hours parking in Preston, I think it's about £4. So if I go in another car, I have to pay for parking. This I can park up to 3 hours and charge it. So not only does it save me money in fuel, it's very expensive to insure really for what it is. 660 quid a year to insure. So it's not cheap, but it brings a smile to my face when I drive it. I love it. And it brings a smile to other people's faces. I'm not sure whether the postman was just coming in before, just as I was coming out of Mercedes, and he looked at it and he got a big grin on his face. And that's what it does. That's what this vehicle does. It cheers people up. It's a nice thing to be in. It's like I'm doing a public service. If this car lasts me 3-4 years, then I can throw it away. I can just throw it away. It's a marvellous thing. So anyway, back to YouTube. I'm being offered all sorts of collaborations. One, my massage chairs, which have proved very popular. The company sent me a massage chair. They saw from one of my videos that I'd got a bad back, took pity on me, sent me a £9,000 massage chair. All I had to do was a few videos, and to be fair to them, they never told me what I had to say, but it's the best thing I have ever had. Fortunately, I use it virtually every single day, and we've built up a rapport. I've had customers round to my house to try my massage chair rather than going to London to their showroom. And now what they want to do, which again I'm very, very flattered, they want to send me 3 or 4 massage chairs and have a base in Preston where I'll meet people, demonstrate the massage chair, and if I sell anything, I'll get paid on commission. And I'm quite happy to do that because I know that it will change people's lives. It's changed my life. I was going for physio twice a week on my back, and it was costing me £100 a week. You know, so this massage chair, I've had it, 18 months? It's paid for itself, and I've still got it. And not only that, it relaxes you as well. If you sit in it, there's a relaxation mode. If you sit in it before you go to sleep, you're lucky if you get to bed before you fall asleep. So there's that. Other things, a desk. I've been offered a desk this week to test, which is electric, so you can stand up at it. You press a button, the desk goes up. But this, also a Bluetooth, a wireless Bluetooth adapter, which is fantastic. You know what I mean? I can't lie to save my life. So if they send me anything that I don't like, then you'll be able to see in my face I don't like it. So fortunately, everything I've had so far has been good. And I've enjoyed it. Now, I had an interesting offer last week, and I don't want to upset my audience, but at the same time, I also know that there's going to be a market for these things, and there will be a market amongst a lot of the people who watch my videos, because these people who comment on my EV videos, they cannot have a girlfriend. It is impossible for them to have a girlfriend. You know, I mean, it just wouldn't, if they had a girlfriend, it just wouldn't be fair to the rest of us. And they make what I would say, well, it's a sex toy, but it's kind of that much of a woman. Or based on a woman. And I mean, as I say, I'm very, very open-minded. Very open-minded, always have been. Not prudish in the slightest. So, if there's a market for them, would I be doing a service? Should I do the advert? What do you think? Let me know. Please let me know in the comments. Should I give them a shout out? I think I should. But I don't want to upset anybody. Should I do the advert for them? I think I should. I don't want to upset anybody. So how do I go about doing it? And that's just, you know, that's just this week. I've been so busy. I've got an electric vehicle to test drive. I'm trying to get affiliated with a salary sacrifice firm, another salary sacrifice firm. As I say, this is my wages now. This is my money. And even though I'm 66, I spend like a 20-year-old and go out like a 20-year-old. What do I do? The company will pay me for giving them a mention. One thing, not that I want to try one of the dolls, but I'm a bit hesitant because A, they don't send them out, so you can't test the quality. I'm assured that they are of very, very good quality, but you know, it's my reputation too. I've been offered clothes, some shirts, training shoes. I've not by any means accepted all of them, because otherwise it would just, my channel would just be adverts all the time. So I am trying to give kind of a varied content, not just adverts all the time, because I know people get fed up. Decisions. What should I do? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.